In recent time, I found myself hiding the, the true depth of carrying a quiet burden that has been heavily on my heart. When you sought clarity about how I felt, I gave you an answer that was not entirely honest, and I have lived with the regret of the moment ever since. It was not a lie born of differences, but one rooted in fear of what admitted the truth would require of me, fear of how deeply I had already fallen, and fear of vulnerability that comes with loving someone so deeply. Thought my words may have suggested uncertainty or distance, my heart has always spoken a different truth, one that has never read from the every. I felt a connection with you that went beyond anything physical or superficial. It was something rare and extraordinary. As thought my soul recognized you before your our paths ever crossed, as if we were meant to find each other in this lifetime. Your energy drew me in immediately, effortlessly, like a familiar warmth I did not realize I had been searching for. There was something about you that felt both grounding and electrifying, a presence that brought comfort and healing simply by existing. Through our connection, I began to confront part of myself I had long ignored, old wounds, unresolved pain, and emotional scars I did not even realize were shaping my behavior. Our bond opened door inside me that had been sealed shut, allowing me to grow, feel, and to heal in ways I once thought were beyond my reach. You become a guiding light in my life, illuminating paths I never would have dared to explore on my own. You showed me perspective I had not considered, possibilities I had not allowed myself to imagine. To me, you're a bringer of blessing, a symbol of hope, abundance, and transformation. Your presence did not just alter my external world, it's reshaped something fundamental within me. Since meeting you, I have experienced a new sense of maturity and purpose, a clarity that had long escaped me. You helped me see myself differently, more honestly, more compassionately. The impact you have had on my life is immeasurable, and my gratitude for you runs deeper than words can fully express. Yet, despite the intensity and beauty of what I felt, fear held me captive. I was afraid of how powerful my emotions were, afraid of the vulnerability that comes with fully opening one's heart, and most of all, afraid of losing something as precious as you. Instead of trusting the connection and allowing myself to be, I retreated, hiding behind hesitation and half truth. I convinced myself that withholding my feelings would somehow protect me, not realizing that in doing so, I was slowly creating distance between us. That fear became silent barrier, one that prevented me from showing up as fully and honestly as you deserve. Now I find myself myself at a turning point, standing at crossroad where weight of keeping my truth hidden has become unbearable. The silence has grown heavier than the fear have ever was. I spent countless moments in reflection, searching my heart and seeking guidance, praying for the courage to approach you with honesty and humility. I have asked for the strength to face the consequence of my action and to heal any rift my choices may have. I can no longer ignore the truth of how deeply I love you or the regret I carry for not expressing it sooner. My love for you has only grown stronger. With time, even through distance, misunderstandings, and in moments of separation, you remain constantly on my mind, when into my thoughts in ways I can't escape or erase. Memories of your laughter, the sound of your voice, and the way you made me feel. Truly seen reply in my heart over and over again. That bring comfort, reminding me of how deeply I was touched by you. But they also bring heartbreak because they highlight what I fear I may have lost. You are irreplaceable to me. You love me without conditions, offering a kind of affection that was pure, selfless, and deeply rare. Only now do I fully understand how invaluable that kind of love truly is. With that understanding comes a deep and persistent fear. The fear that my mistakes have cost me your trust, that small silence and hesitation may have pushed you away, and that you may have found peace or love elsewhere. The thought of losing you to someone else's pain I can scarcely put into words. It's a realization that cuts deeply, forcing me to confront the consequence of not acting sooner, of not being brave enough when it mattered most. Despite there an undeniable urgency within me to finally speak my truth, there's something significant I have kept hidden for far too long, and through revealing it may surprise or even shock you. I hope with all my heart that you would understand. My hesitation was never a reflection of a lack of love for you. It was a reflection of my own insecurities, my unresolved pain, and my fear over repeating past wounds. I regret the moments when I allowed those fears to dictate my the times I let doubt silence my heart and push me away from expressing how deeply I felt. See how my choices may have hurt you, and for that I am deeply sorry. Causing your pain was never my intention. It was the unintended result of my internal battle and my inability to confront them sooner. Through this journey, I have come to understand that love is not about control, self protection, or fear of loss. Love is about trust, gratitude, vulnerability, and acceptance. It's about choosing honesty even when it feels terrifying. Your love taught me the importance of being present, of cherishing the moment and of focusing on the blessing before me rather than dwelling on what I lack. You inspired me to see life through a new lens, one rooted in authenticity and purpose. I have watched your growth from afar, seen how you have committed to your own feeling, and felt the strength of the light you now radiate. Your transformation has gone unnoticed. It has inspired me deeply, awaking a desire within me to grow, to change, and to become a better version of myself. Because of you have begun doing in the inner work, taking intentional steps to align my action with my truth, and striving to live with me honesty and openness that love truly deserves. I know about your feelings, no matter how carefully you try to hide them from the world and even from yourself. I notice the lingering look you think so no one sees, the pauses in your and the unspoken emotion that sit quietly behind your words. I understand the hidden meanings you try to discuss with logic and reason. You have always been a practical person, someone who relies more on the mind than the heart, choosing what feels safe and sensible over what feels deeply emotional. And yet, despite that practicality, I know without a doubt that you care for me sincerely. I felt it in the smallest moment, the ones you did not think mattered, and in the way your energy changes when I am near, even when you pretend otherwise. I have seen your protective side emerge when someone else tried to come close to me, even though you never openly admitted it. I have also seen your vulnerability, the softer part of you that you work so hard to protect and conceal. No matter how much you try to mask it with composure and control, that part of you still surfaces, especially when you least expect it. You once asked me how I managed to understand you so well, how I seemed to know what you were thinking without you ever saying it out loud. That day I told you the truth. I never read your mind. I simply feel your heart, and even now, from distance, I can still feel it clearly, as if space and silence mean nothing to what connected us. I can feel your feeling for me growing stronger with each passing day, even when you try to suppress them or convince yourself otherwise. I sense the internal struggle of you face daily, the quiet war you fight within yourself. Once part of you tells you that you have moved on, that you should leave me undisturbed, that reopening old emotion would only complicate things. Yet another part of you hold on to hope, the hope that might still feel the same way, that the connection we shared was not something easily placed or forgotten. Slowly you're beginning to realize that no one else has ever loved you as deeply as I did, that the bond we shared you was unlike anything you have experienced. You may have tried to connect with, but something always felt incomplete. Your struggle to trust them fully, to let your guard down the way you once did with me. Despite your trust issue with the world, your heart still trusts me, even when your mind argues against it. Sometimes this realization frustrates you. You feel angry when you sense me still living within you. Despite the distance and lack of contact, you wonder why I remain present in your thoughts, your emotion, and your dreams when you have tried too hard to let go. You are tired of this endless back and forth, exhausted by the emotional tug of war that keeps pulling you in opposite directions. Deep down, you crave clarity. You no longer want to exist in uncertainty or confusion. You want a clear, decisive path, either for the universe to know align in a way that brings me back to you completely, or for you to finally forget about me and move on without this constant edge. I can feel your longing, your frustration, and your love all at once, intervening in ways that leave you emotionally drained, you unable to ditch. And I want you to know that I love you just as deeply, perhaps even more than I can put into words. My understandings of you comes from the fact that I am experiencing the same confusion and the same longing. We're mirroring each other at a soul level, reflecting the same lesson, fear and desires back to one another.